Hey guys, welcome back for another tutorial. So today we're going to cover how you can do your side pose into a Scorpio inside leg hang. This move actually has another name of a holly drop. So the more you build your confidence up and the quicker you get, the more dramatic it can look, okay? But you can do it really slow to start with, it's no problem. It both looks just as good. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. You will need a bit of height for this one. And ideally you'll be able to work on your Scorpio before doing this, okay? So I'm going to show you from an invert first, and then I'll show you from the side climb after, okay? So I'll show you what it looks like, then I'll break it down. Okay? So that was obviously quite quick, and you're probably thinking, hang on, what happened? Don't worry, I'll break it down completely. So what we're going to do is obviously start in your side pose, so I'll just get into it from a climb. And then what you're going to start to do is a little bit like shoot and start we did yesterday. We're just going to move the bottom hand down. Then we're going to turn and take our free arm through. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go from a climb. So leg behind, drop the hand down. So once we're in our side pose, what we're going to do here is we're going to slide this bottom hand down. And as this bottom hand comes down, I'm turning my torso towards that hand, so I face the pole. As I do that, I'm also squeezing my thigh into the pole. I'm taking my arm down and across, okay? So it goes over the arm. Now, as you can see, my hooked leg is starting to lift, so it comes on my calf. So I'm really pulling that calf in, okay? So I'm going to show you again. So, once we're in that side pose, you're going to start sliding the bottom hand down, and then you're going to take your free arm down, and it's not going through the gap, it's going over the top. What we're going to do is we're going to turn to face the pole, and then we're going to release the hand that's on the pole, continue with the free arm, and we want this free arm to squeeze under the, squeeze the pole, okay? So the inside of the arm is going to squeeze onto the pole. Does this make sense? This is going to help you get your body in the right position for your Scorpio. So, let's go again. So, from here, I'm going to start to slide. I'm going to turn. As I turn, I'm moving around slightly. I'm squeezing my thighs in, my hook leg's coming up, and I'm going to take my arm across. I'm now relying on squeezing between my thighs, so you need to make sure that you've got your skin exposed there. As I take my arm across, I'm going to release the hand that's pushing so I can squeeze my inner arm on. Does this make sense? I'm in this funny thigh hold kind of position. As I turn, I'm going to do a circle with this leg. That leg's going to come behind me, I'm going to spin a little bit, and I'm really pulling the heel down into the side of the pole so I can come into my side, my Scorpio position. Does this make sense? So, obviously I was doing quite a lot of movement there, because obviously the more you move yourself around, the more you'll make yourself spin on the pole, okay? So, we want to make sure the hand comes down, the free arm comes across, okay? So once we're facing the pole into our thigh hold position, we're then going to squeeze with the inner of the arm, okay? So we're going to go through it quite a few times, because it's one that takes a little while to get used to. Understanding where your body's going in this one. So, I'm just going to pretend. So I've got this leg hooked up high, my free hand is up, it comes across, comes down, across the bottom arm, and as soon as it comes across, it's almost like I'm going to knock that arm off and I'm going to squeeze with the inner arm. Okay? Don't worry, I'm going to go again. So from here, I'm going to slide the bottom hand down, I'm going to turn. As I turn, I'm squeezing the thighs in. I keep going, I take the arm across, I knock the arm off, I'm squeezing with the inner of the arm. Sweep my leg all the way around and down. As I bring it down, I'm going to squeeze my butt. I'm pulling the heel really into the side of the pole to keep me on. Okay? So I'm going to go at a slightly different angle. Let's go this way. Just as you can see, as I spin around, you'll see different parts of my body making contact with the pole. So it's making sure I'm squeezing really tight between the thighs as I take the arm across. Soon as the arm comes across, make sure you get that grip behind your arm, okay? So So from here, side, 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 turn, 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 turn. Squeeze the thighs in, the leg starts to go up, that's okay. I'm pulling that calf in, I'm turning, I'm taking the arm across, bottom arm comes up, I'm going to squeeze. Now I need to rotate my chest to face the ceiling. I'm going to keep going. The legs in front of me is going to come around and down towards the floor. I'm really squeezing my butt, I'm still squeezing with my inner arm. Okay? So does that make sense? So like I said, you can do it really, really slow, guys, just like I did. Just make sure you're looking, so as you go down, squeeze, and then as soon as the arm comes on, you sort of need to rotate the chest to face back up again. It's really important, this hook leg, so you'll start behind the knee, and then as you turn, you're really going to make sure you pull the heel to the side of the pole to keep that gripped. Hopefully this makes sense to you. I'm going to show you one more time, okay? Obviously the great thing with this video, you can be able to stop it, rewatch it, watch at different parts, whatever part you need to make sure you understand it, okay? So, let's go from a side climb again. Let's go for a slightly different angle, I think. Let's go this way. Okay. So, this bottom leg, I'm really squeezing in, and I'm squeezing the heel down with my top leg. Sliding the bottom hand down allows me to turn closest to the pole. If you keep this hand up, it's going to be a bit more scary, okay? So I'm going to keep sliding it down, turn, 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 take the arm across, I'm keeping my head up. I take the arm across and I'm going to squeeze. Now I'm going to take the leg behind, I'm keeping the heel pulling into the side of the pole, and then I can bring the leg down, squeeze the butt, pushing the chest forwards, okay? Then you can place your hands back on by your hip. You can come into a chopper and then come back down, whichever way you prefer to come down, okay? So it's why it's really important that you have tried Scorpio first, so that you know how to get out of that move, know what it should feel like before you attempt this move, because it's a bit more scary to go from into a Scorpio if you've never done it before, okay? Does this make sense? Hopefully so. So just remember, we're going to turn, turn, turn. So you're facing the pole, keep taking the arm through, squeeze, rotate the chest up, just keep pulling that calf onto the pole. So once it becomes from under your knee, you're pulling that calf in so you don't come off. As you start to turn, you might feel like you just start to spin off. That's where you keep digging that heel to the side of the pole. Alrighty? Any questions, just give me a shout, take your time. Put some mats down here. Obviously you have a spotter to hand as well to help you with the transition. Awesome. Okay, if you give it a go, awesome. You can always send me a message, see how you get on. If you want some more questions answering, that's absolutely fine. Or if you just want me to have a look at your video, that's cool too. Alrighty, I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, by the way, is thigh hold. So it's like we've just done, but it's going to be a hooked version. So I'll see you tomorrow. See you later.